It is a shame that we live in a world to where if you are a woman and you are speaking out against women being reckless, ran through thoughts, then you are somehow the problem. And any woman that is pro women being reckless and ran through, having no morals, no values, no self-respect, no class, no decency, no dignity, no integrity, you are the people's champ. You should be followed. You are an empowered woman. That's how backwards we are today. And I have to take the time out right now to acknowledge and give credit to the women who are calling out this nonsense and speaking truth to power, because I understand firsthand how exhausting it can be, how lonely it can be, how taxing it can be. And all you are trying to do is promote for women to be righteous. Why? Because you want the best for women. Meanwhile, you're going to be the one that is classified to be anti-woman the most. But if you are a woman like Cardi B that promotes the most toxic and destructive lifestyles to women, then you are the woman's champ. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. When I was sent over this clip right here, I had to stop and give this woman her flowers because she spoke nothing but facts throughout this whole clip. She's actually calling out the likes of a Cardi B, who does, once again, nothing but promote the most low vibrational frequencies to women all across the world. And unfortunately, the likes of a Cardi B is very impactful and influential. And so I have to back up and stand 10 toes down with women like her who are not afraid to stand alone because they know and understand what's right and what's wrong. They understand the negative impact that a Cardi B and her behaviors will have on future generations to come. So yeah, y'all get the likes up for me, and let's listen to what this sister had to say, because when I tell you she did nothing but call out the hypocrisy and speak the truth and promote righteousness, I mean, that's all she did. But y'all like the video, and let's run the clip.
I didn't start and stop this video so many times because I just don't know if I want to aggression, passionate way, because I know that that's what this topic needs, or if I just want to talk to the ladies so they can actually hear me out and not feel as though I'm attacking them.
Sis, I'm going to tell you this as somebody who has been doing what I have been doing for over a decade now. Don't worry about your delivery. Okay? Just speak the truth. Because something that I have realized is that women really only pay attention when you are giving it to them raw, real, unfiltered, and uncut. All of that, sweetness and all of that pussyfooting around, it does not work. They don't respect it. So just be real. Tell it to them straight, no chaser. All right? That's the only way they listen and learn. Continue, though.
But I'm going to tell you this. What we not about to do is sit up here and act like Cardi B being pregnant with her 4th child by a whole nother man is something we're about to celebrate, because we're not. We're not about to celebrate messiness just because it's dressed up in designer. We're not doing that. Oh, well, I don't see what the problem is. She rich. She got the money. If I had the money, I have a bunch of kids, and it's her choice, her body, her womb. Why y'all in her bit? Man, be quiet, because y'all will literally get on this internet and crucify Clarissa Shields for simply dating Papoose, for dating a married man, just dating him. Ain't brought a kid into the situation, ain't brought no ties into the situation. She just dating a man, and y'all crucify her every day because you messing with a married man. But it's okay for a married woman to be carrying another man's child. That lady got 3 kids. 3. One of them is 1 year old. She just turned 1 year old at the top of September, and you are already halfway into a second pregnancy with an opposite man, and she's still married. And y'all mean to tell me that that's something that we're going to praise, and we're also going to say it's her business, and so is Clarissa Shield.
Oh, wait a minute. Sis, you're going off. And I got to stop you so that I can go ahead and interject, because she just made a very valid point. A lot of y'all chicks out there, y'all are hypocrites. I never even connected the dots of Cardi B and Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields is out here parading around with a soon-to-be divorced but married man, and y'all scrutinize her. Y'all tear her down. Y'all give her no grace. She's a trash human being. But Cardi B can be in a marriage, going through a divorce, and pregnant by her side dude, and that's cool because after all, she got money. Well, does Clarissa Shields not have any money? I mean, according to you all, and like my good sis just said, y'all don't mind dysfunction as long as it's wrapped in designer. So what's to stop Clarissa from being able to parade around her married man and Cardi B to parade around her, I don't know, side dude that she's impregnated by, but she's still married to her husband, and her new baby daddy has 1,500 other baby mamas with newborn babies on the way around the same time. But that's cool. But to her point, Clarissa, she doesn't have any children by Papoose. Clarissa is not out here, in a dysfunctional type of situation to where Papoose is slanging peen all over town. The only strike that y'all got against Clarissa is that her man is married. But Cardi B is not only married, but is impregnated by her boyfriend, who is not her husband. But that is fine and dandy because she the good sis and she a hot girl, city girl, and she about that WAP life. If y'all don't sit down, let's look up Clarissa Shields' net worth. All right. And y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Because according to y'all, as long as you got money, it's okay for you to be reckless. All right. Let's see. Clarissa's net worth in 2025 is between $1 million and $10 million. So she's a millionaire, right? So since she's a millionaire, it should be okay for her to do whatever she wants to do because after all, she's an empowered woman and it's her body and her choice. Hell out of here. Y'all be playing. Y'all pick and choose. And this is why men don't take y'all seriously. Because y'all don't know how to stand solid on a square. Y'all flip-flop to whatever's convenient for you. Whatever makes you feel good in the moment. Trash. Let's continue.
That's her business too. That's her wound too. If she want to lay down and mess with a married man, that's her wound too. But y'all don't cut her no slack.
Nope.
It truly bothers me when I just sit up and watch the dysfunction in the girls' culture and watch the hypocrisy. Y'all pick and choose who back y'all want to have. Y'all pick and choose what y'all want to side with. And then, God, y'all kill me when y'all say, who are you to judge? You can't judge. And man, let me tell you something about that word that y'all use when y'all want to say somebody's being judgmental or who are you to judge. We all love to be judged when it's convenient for us. How I look today. I want y'all to judge me. Judge my look. Yeah, girl, you bomb. You look nice, girl. Period. Body tea, eats, love the hat, love the glasses. Oh my God, lip combo. Love it. Okay, thank you. So I'm able to take that judgment. But when somebody is judging you based off your character flaw or judging you based off things that you know that you need to correct, it's a problem. We all judge people, whether we're giving judgment or receiving judgment. But the only time y'all got a problem with somebody judging you is when you know in the back of your mind what you doing ain't the right thing to do and you don't want to hear correction. It's not that people are being judgmental. It's that you're not ready for correction.
Oh, big bars and facts. Big bars and facts. Y'all drop the bomb emojis down in the chat right now because my good sis going off and she ain't lied yet. Again, y'all pick and choose what y'all want to abide by and what y'all want to discard of. Whatever floats your boat at that time. And people can't respect it. Y'all are hypocrites. She's absolutely right. And for her to draw the correlation between Cardi and Clarissa is genius. Because it's okay for Cardi B to screw around in her marriage, but not okay for Papoose. Not okay for Clarissa to parade around a married man who is going through a divorce or a separation. Nevertheless, it's still a problem though, right? But it's cool for Cardi because she's a woman. Y'all are ridiculous. Ridiculous.
So you want to hide behind that. Who are you to judge? Who are any of us to judge? But we do it on a day-to-day basis. But y'all love to hide behind it only when you are not ready for correction.
Bars.
Then she said, I haven't even told my parents that I'm pregnant yet. She said, really? Why not? Cause I'm scared of my mom and my dad. I'm scared of my parents. It's not that you're scared of your parents, Cardi. It's that you know that your parents know you deep down inside. They know the real you. And they also know your character. They know your personality. They know the core of you. They know just as well as you know that that baby that you are carrying is not made out of love. That baby is made out of spite and get back. That's why you literally decided to drop such, if kids are blessings, why are we dropping such a huge bomb out in the world for our loved ones to attach to it later on? It's almost like you dropped the bomb and now you hiding to see like, okay, I dropped the bomb, now what? Like, you don't even want the backlash to what you know it to be, which is a mess.
You know what? And I touched on this in our live stream dope discussion when we talked about Cardi B. Y'all can feel free to go and check that out once we're done here. But I brought that up. And I'm so refreshed to hear other women peeping game like how I peeped the game. Cardi B is ashamed and embarrassed. That's why this news was not something that she wanted to share with her close relatives and loved ones. Because she knows that this is shameful. And that's the huge kicker to all of this. A lot of these 304s, they know that being a hoe is bad. They do. On some subconscious level or even conscious level, they know that what they are doing should be frowned upon. But they will go on social media and hype y'all up to do the very nonsense that they are not even proud to face themselves alone with. You think Cardi B is okay with her lifestyle choices? No. That's why when that woman, I believe her name was Crystal, that's why when Crystal called her out, she went on a rant because I believe Crystal spoke a lot of facts and it hit home for Cardi.
You waited all this goddamn time to release another album just to get pregnant in the middle of this album being done and preparing for the... Why? Why, bitch? Why? You don't know how to use your butt? You never heard of condoms? So you were tired of the lying, cheating, scamming ass rapper, and you said, let me go get me an ugly ass athlete with rape allegations and multiple kids on the way, allegations, all kinds of impropriety. Again, allegations. I'm just really disgusted, child. Kids aren't toys.
Women like Crystal, like Chevy, like myself, when we're calling these things out, yeah, these 304s get very triggered because we are speaking the truth. If it wasn't the truth, it wouldn't bother you so much. Right? If you are so proud to be in such a dynamic to where you are married but pregnant by your side dude, why didn't you tell your mother about the pregnancy? Why did you have to go on Gayle King or whatever you were at and drop the bomb there? Oh, I know. Because like my good sis said, in a nutshell, you are ashamed. This is not cute. And other young girls out there are looking up to you. And that's what makes what you are doing extremely dangerous. And that's why we got to call this out. Because if we don't, young girls are going to feel like this is cool. Oh, I can do that too. If I ever get married and I get mad at my man, oh, I'll just have a baby on them. Not understanding that your decisions can directly impact your child that you're carrying and other children that you have. What kind of example are you setting forth for them? So, yeah, y'all know what's up. Y'all just don't like that we call you out on it. But you know what you are doing is detrimental. You know that what you are doing is shameful. It's disgusting. It's dirty. It's nasty. You know that. But it just hurts your feelings when it's spoken to you out loud. But we got to example you so that we're going to have more examples of you. That was a bar. Y'all get my likes up. Put a 2 in the chat if you agree with us. Put a 3 in the chat if y'all think we being mean. But yeah, we got to example the Cardi B's of the world, so there's not any more examples of Cardi B's in the world. Continue, sis.
And then Stephon Diggs, baby, I don't know, because I don't really know no real player dude that's going to behind another man and messing with another man's wife and making her his baby mama while she's not even like divorced. So you don't really escape out of that either. You look just as whack as Cardi B. And this is not me judging. This is just straight facts.
I gotta pause her because I highlighted that in my live stream. I said Cardi B is with a guy who not only does not respect her, but he couldn't even respect him damn self for laying down with her. What kind of masculine man with any kind of self-confidence, self-respect would lay down with a married woman raw, impregnate her, and then parade around with her like it's all good? What kind of man? And Cardi, you have to be very low vibrational yourself to even get with the likes of that type of character. And we all have seen the blogs about your new boo, Cardi. Him sexually assaulting a man. Him getting it on with OF models. Being exposed in the DMs. Him having newborn babies back to back around the same time of your pregnancy. So all of this is speaking volumes about the low vibration, the frequencies of a lot of you females and males out there. And for you all to be the idols is nasty, trashy work. And we got to call you out. We got to. Again, we got to example you so we don't have more examples of you. Big bars. We got to choose better, ladies, not only for ourselves, but for our children. One day, Cardi's baby is going to grow up and have a lot of questions. Why do my siblings have the same daddy and then I have a different daddy? Why am I reading blogs talking about how you were still married to another man while you were messing around with my daddy, Mom? The babies are going to have questions, but y'all don't think that far because it's all about you. It's all about what makes you feel good in the moment, but y'all don't think about the long-lasting effects. Y'all don't. And y'all are the parents? Gross. Let's continue.
Money don't got nothing to do with raising a kid. Yeah, it can get you some good daycare. It can get you some better Medicare. It can get you a bigger house. It can buy you some food. It could put a roof over your head. Yeah, sure. Having money is a part of being a parent, but having money does not create a family structure. Having money does not erase kids in their emotional state of mind. Having money does not create self-respect. Having money does not you are bringing kids into a different type of situation that they now have to grow up in. They have to grow up in chaos because you're creating chaos. And I swear to God, I know women so well that you're not having this baby out of love. You ain't been with that man long enough. You aren't having this baby out of spite to try to make your husband feel some kind of way. This is what women do all the time. Y'all do this all the time to prove that I still got it, to prove that you see a man still want me. Just man, grow up. Why are y'all using y'all wounds as get back? 4 kids? Money ain't got nothing to do with it, man. That's 4 personalities. That's 4 mental spaces that you got to find yourself to be in when they all each need something. That's just too much. And money is not going to erase all of that. Okay. And so I don't want other young girls who are just watching this to think that that's a boss move. Ain't nothing boss about what Cardi doing. Ain't nothing cute about what Cardi doing. I don't care how much money she got, how much designer she put on, how cute she is, how much y'all admire her. She looks ridiculous. And this is complete embarrassment. But because she got money, that's the first thing y'all lean towards. Well, she got money, so it's cool. It's not cool. I just wish more people cared about the type of situations that they are bringing their children into. Kids do not care about how rich their moms are, especially when their lives are being built off instability, quick decisions, and emotional confusion. I'm not saying that you got to be perfect, man, but y'all got to understand being a mom is more than a cute photo shoot, a maternity shoot. And being a woman is more than you just being loud and rebellious to certain things to prove that you grown and can do what you want to do. Because at some point, we got to start holding women accountable. If this was a man moving like this, y'all would have everything in the world to say. But because it's Cardi B, and because she got money, and because her messiness is dressed up in designer, y'all want everybody to just sit back, shut up, and applaud the situation. Baby, we not never about to do that.
Never.
This looks a mess 100%, and we need more women like myself and other women to start speaking against this tacky behavior, because y'all trying to make tacky the new norm, and I'm not going. We not going. We not making this the new norm. That lady looks ridiculous.
And she said what she said, and I stand by her 100%. Y'all get the likes up. She went off. She went off. Get the likes up. She went off. And a huge point that I do want to drive home is how we need to really start to be mindful about the long-lasting effects that our decisions and our choices can have on our children and future generations to come. Because as long as y'all keep on turning the blind eye to certain things, pretending like it's not a big deal, y'all are going to continue to perpetuate more and more of this dysfunctional, trashy, nasty BS. Cardi B has daughters. If for nobody else, she should want to do better for them. But is she? Doesn't seem like it. You know why? Because there's too many women out there who are so self-absorbed that they are not thinking about anybody or anything around them. It's about me and what makes me happy. It's about me getting my get back. And the Cardi B's of the world, y'all end up icing yourselves out. You know how? Because no man is going to want to check for you after the likes of a Offset, after the likes of a Stephon Diggs. They see you as a liability. They see that you don't know how to judge people correctly. Because like she said, we all judge everybody. We judge people every day. She didn't lie. My good sis didn't lie. We're constantly judging things. That's a part of our survival, judging. Oh, that doesn't look safe. Let me stay away from that. Oh, that looks good. Let me get a part of that. That's judging, baby. So yeah, we all do that. So men on the outside looking in to the likes of a Cardi B, it's like I got to be very careful, ladies, about your decisions, because everybody is watching. The men that you want to be with, that you want to settle down with one day, they're watching you and taking note. Like, oh, okay, she's not a good judge of character. She doesn't even value herself enough to choose the proper leader for herself and her children. They're going to question all of that. Men are peeping game on your company, the people that you lay down with, procreate with. They're peeping game on your hobbies, your interests. All of those different things make up who you are. And if there is an ongoing, consistent pattern of BS, one can only assume that you are BS yourself. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. And for all you young ladies out there who think that what Cardi B is doing is a flex and it's cute, good luck, because you're going to ice yourself out too. Nobody's going to want to touch you. Nobody's going to trust you. You're nasty. You're tainted. You're dirty. You're a numbskull. Right? I have a lot to protect and a lot to lose. I do not want a female like a Cardi B coming through and destroying everything that I have worked hard to build. Men will think that about you based upon your choices. They see that you don't even know how to look out for your damn self. So how can you look out for what I got going on? You can't. If we were to have children, how could I trust you to properly lead them and guide them? And you a grown woman and can't do that for yourself. Again, these men are watching that, taking mental notice to that. Be careful. This is not cute and it never will be. And like my good sis just said, we do need more women out there to call these things out and not be afraid of being kicked out of the sisterhood. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Don't be afraid to be the outcast or the black sheep. F them. If they are not about building, thriving, healthy, righteous communities, we don't need them. Bring back shame. We need that. Because if y'all don't, we're going to continue to fall down this ugly lane of just being reckless, ran through thoughts with no real future and no hope. We got to do better. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts, opinions, and feedback about this in the comment section down below. Again, feel free to check out our in-depth live stream that we talked about regarding this very topic, and let me know what you feel about that as well. But I'm going to check y'all later. Much love and peace to my crown heads.